Some funding is provided by John A. Cook, Certified Public Accountant at 105 East Main Street in Westfield.
The Chautauqua Integrated Delivery System. Our community of doctors is pleased to announce their affiliation with Senior Choice. Senior Choice fills in where your Medicare coverage leaves off.
Fairpoint Communications, formerly C&E Telephone, providing telephone, internet, and data services, is proud to fund this broadcast of Senior Report.
Some funding is provided by State Senator Catherine M. Young.
Absolute Care of Westfield, committed to returning the favor to those who have spent a lifetime caring for others. Located on 26 Cass Street in Westfield, New York.
Some funding is provided by the Lakeview Hotel and Restaurant, located on Water Street near the lake in Mayville.
Live from the Chuck Kelsey Television Studio at Access Channel 5 in Mayville, it's Senior Report with Reed Powers. Call in and participate in Chautauqua County's only live call-in senior program. Share a thought or wish someone a happy birthday. Saturday mornings between 9 and 10 a.m. And now, here's Reed Powers.
And good morning. What a beautiful day here in Chautauqua County. We're going to have the warmest November in the history of mankind. Can you believe that? Yeah, they tell us it's just going to be a wonderful, wonderful week coming up and very, very, very sweet weather. We have a great guest with us today. He's given up his Saturday as he has before. You're familiar with Torrey Smith. He's in charge of Chautauqua County Veterans Affairs, and he's going to be talking about the services, some wrinkles, some new things, and anything you want to ask about. Here's the number. You can call in anytime during this show and get in touch with our guests immediately, live. If you're calling in Saturday from 9 to 10, of course. Anybody else, other viewers, we haven't quite connected yet, but shortly you'll be able to call in too, all over the county. We have a lot of things happening around us, of course. You've probably noticed the insane nuttiness going on in Afghanistan, for instance. The surge was supposed to, they were considering 40,000 new troops to go in there, when this is a dead end. I mean, every society has tried to beat these folks. They're tribes who are always fighting among themselves civil wars. Suddenly we're jumping in the middle of it. Russia was bankrupted. The last country that tried. France got smashed. And for the last 5,000 years, a number of other countries have tried to take them over, quote, civilize them. And now it ain't working, guys. Meantime, more and more kids come back crushed, broken, smashed, and dead. It's just, and it's costing us billions. They don't tell us really how much this is costing us. Not to mention the fact, fading away, although just as evil and bad, is our little misadventure in Iraq, which has gone nowhere. They're supposed to have taken over years ago. Longest war we've ever had. And it doesn't seem to change much. They blew away a whole bunch of people yesterday. I mean, and we're getting, they don't even tell us about that, or they don't tell us much about Afghanistan either, because they want to keep that out of our minds. You very rarely see much about it on TV. Well, Obama's decided he wants to think it over a little longer here before he shuffles another bunch of kids over there to get shot up and blown up. For no particular reason that we can see. Well, they're protecting America, but these guys don't even have a passport. Give me a break. All right, enough said. I'm sure you've noticed in the TV that the flu epidemic is on. There's definitely a lot of people getting flu. I think it was I don't know, 20 million Americans or something like that. 4,000 died, but that's a normal death rate from flu anyway. And it seems, fortunately, seniors are pretty much protected against it. The number of seniors getting it is remarkably low compared to the general population. Children are the ones who seem to be failing, and usually they have to have a secondary illness or something before they really get terribly sick or die. But it is a danger, and keep an eye out, and you know, wash your hands and sneeze into your elbow. I guess that's the only advice I've ever heard about it. And get your flu shot if you can. The emergency workers up here all got them last week. They had a big clinic at Mayville, and everybody got a shot who has to deal with sick patients. And that's most of the fire departments around here. Okay, lots of other things happening. I must say I'm very interested in the New York State reconvention of the legislature. The governor called everybody back for a special session. More taxes, apparently, more taxes. My God, it's unbelievable. New York State has the highest taxes in the United States, and then they raise them 20%. Oh, my God. You know, so senior hunting licenses quadrupled. Yeah, everybody's going to have to buy a license plate whether they want it or not. Another 20, 30, God knows, $40, who knows how much they're going to charge us. I'm going to make up a bunch of bumper stickers which will sell like hotcakes. Governor Patterson's new license plate. And you'll put it right above your license plate when you have to buy a new license plate you don't need. It's just a tax, and we know how it's working out here. Everything's jumped. Driver's licenses, everything just doubled, tripled. The taxes are up about 20% across the board, they tell me, in New York State, and people are literally running for their lives. We have the highest taxes in Chautauqua County, real estate especially, in the United States too. And you should see the house foreclosures. I mean, it takes page after page after page in the newspaper. People are losing their homes, mass foreclosures up here. Taxes, you can't pay that. Seniors are in the worst shape of all. They're not going to get any increase, as you know, for Social Security next year and possibly the year after because there's no, quote, inflation. Who are those people lying SOBs in Congress trying to kid? No inflation. Pepsi, I noticed, just went up 20% in my local supermarket. Everything's soaring. Gasoline's soaring. Taxes are soaring. Fuel is soaring. And here you tell us there's no inflation? Who are you trying to kid? In the meantime, seniors have lost 50% of their purchasing power in the last 8 years. Now they're going to get nothing. Oh, there is inflation in their health care. They're going to take a chunk out because, oh yeah, health care has gone up. Don't you know it? I have Blue Cross Blue Shield Senior Medigap. It went up 20%, and my deductions jumped. Yeah, I just got the letter last week. No inflation. Meantime, they're going to put the seniors literally into abject poverty because of this. They're doing away with their Social Security, and incidentally, the worst thing is a pension fund say, well, if there's no inflation, we're not going to give you anything. They're giving them 1% or something. It's nonsense. We've got a 15, 20% inflation rate going on here. Price of gold's gone rocketing because of that. Who are they kidding in Congress? They represent the rich and powerful, not us. And there is a email going all over the country now. Just willy-nilly vote them all out. Put their opponent in. You don't care what their party is. You don't care who they are. Because we got to change over the Congress. You can get them all out next year. And then let the new people coming in realize the same thing could happen to them if they're going to screw the seniors, among other people. And everybody else is getting the same sort of a mess too, I might add. Enough said. Getting annoyed about all this. I want to have a couple of notes here. A good point is Absolute, which has nursing homes all around the area. They're having a collection for blankets. They want new blankets to give to the people who really need a blanket. They'll go out in the community and be distributed to people who are needy. So if you have a blanket around that's never been used, or if you want to just buy one on sale or something, take it over to the Absolute. Westfield Absolute has a bin out back where you can just drop it off, or you can go inside and give it to them. And I want to say Dave is doing the job over there. These folks are really terrific. All right, enough said. Let's do a little bit of our local senior news here. I've got a couple of points here. First of all, the Sheridan Happy Seniors, who have their own Happy Senior song, they've got to come over here. They meet in John Bosco Hall regularly, and the president is Fred Sikorsky. Didn't he invent the helicopter?
I think so.
Yeah. Oh, well, Actually,